Now that it's been a couple of days since Louis released Lemonade, I thought it would be interesting to share my interpretation and analysis of the lyrics of Lemonade, because I haven't seen that many interpretations online, and the ones that I've seen are not the way that I would interpret the song. So today I want to go through the lyrics line by line, talking about how they each contribute to the overarching theme of the song. Oh, and by the way, if you want to watch my first time reaction to the song itself, then I'll link it somewhere up here and you can go watch it after this video. And also, I just want to underline that this is my interpretation and you have every right to have your interpretation of the song. I'm not claiming that this is the correct one, this is simply my one. And if you have a different interpretation, please let me know down in the comments. And also, if you enjoy this one, then also let me know down in the comments. I think when looking at Lemonade as a song and analyzing it, I think it's important to consider the context of Louis and his career and where he's going, or where he said he's going with his career, or where he wants to go with his career. And also, I think it's important to note that it's the first single. So in my opinion, the first single is meant to represent the era. When you then hear him talk about how this album is the album that he always wanted to make, and that it's a brighter and more confident era that he's really excited for. Especially when you consider Faith in the Future or Walls, which were more serious albums in a way, and that according to him, this new album is brighter and a little bit more experimental and also a bit more poppy. And in that way, it really does gel well with my interpretation of Lemonade as a song and the meaning of it. And I can already hear the comments, Bella, it's not that deep. But he also did say that it's a big but personal album, so it might not be that deep, but it's fun to analyze, to interpret either way, for fun, you know? In my opinion, Lemonade is a metaphor and she is not a person. I would like to propose that she refers to life, the universe, whatever woo-woo concept you would like to use. That's who she is. Please hear me out as I go through the lyrics, and maybe at the end of the video you'll go,
oh my god, she actually has a point.
Or you'll go,
I can see why she thinks that, but I still disagree.
And you know what? That's fair. Now, quite controversially for the first verse, I don't think it's about a toxic girlfriend or a toxic partner or relationship or anything like that. Admittedly, first listen, you're like, oh my god, this sounds like a toxic relationship, because it can come across as quite negative at a first glance. But I would argue that you can actually look at this verse in a positive way. Let's start. She got me wasted. Obviously, that can be in a bad way, but it can also be in a good way. I see it as like, she got me high, or like, this new era of his life is making him feel euphoric. The way she's making me lie. Again, lying comes across as a bad thing, but it also doesn't have to be a bad thing. Because sometimes you lie to protect yourself and your peace. And hypothetically, if you're going towards something better, and someone, let's say from your past, is like trying to drag you down for going in this new direction, maybe you lie. And if you ask me what I'm doing or feel entitled to information, then like, no, I'm gonna protect my energy, I'm gonna protect my peace, and like, yeah, I'm gonna lie to you because like, I don't need your energy, you know? And I know that you're probably now going, what the fuck is she talking about? It makes sense in the grand scheme of things, I swear. Next, hung from her bracelet. First of all, can I say that I just love the imagery? Some people might be like, oh, it's someone dragging him down or whatever. But it could also mean that the universe is kind of dragging or pulling him into this new and brighter era of his life. Come on, let's go. Her lucky charm, if I like, you are so lucky you don't even know you are the luckiest charm ever. Anything you do is gonna succeed. Just trust me that it will. Just do it. Just come on. Then next, symptoms of coming to life. It's like he decided to go and then suddenly he's seeing small good things or small wins that are happening by daring to go in this new direction. No point in thinking it twice. Basically, living in the moment, enjoying it, and not overthinking it or wondering if you deserve it or if you did the right thing. She got me wasted. Again, feeling high, feeling happy, feeling good, euphoric with having made this little step in the new direction. The way I'm chasing the night, basically, he's slowly realizing the potential and the happiness that's lying ahead of him. I don't want to go home. Basically, this realization that this new place that he's in life is better and that he doesn't want to go back to where he was in life before, whether that be like mental space or time in his life. Am I losing control? Basically, when good things happen, when we step outside of our comfort zone, everything can feel scary and out of control. So this is kind of like a little moment of questioning whether taking this little step or this leap of faith was the right thing to do. And then we have, I don't want to go home, I don't want to go home. This is the decision that no, we're not going back to where we were. We're taking the leap. Then we get to the chorus. She's so bitter, she's so sweet, lemonade, lemonade. Again, she makes sense if it's this new path of your life or this new era of your life. While it may not be all rainbows and butterflies, it's definitely bitter sometimes, like there's definitely hard work and challenges. It's also so sweet, and there's so many rewards and so many positive things and small wins that are happening because you decided to take this leap of faith. And lemonade tastes really good because there's more sweetness than sour. So basically, this leap of faith, while yes, it's scary, the rewards way outweigh the challenges or the bitterness. A little taste is all I need. Oh, I just needed to see a little glimpse of what I could be or my potential to believe it. And then lemonade almost becomes this motto or slogan for this era of his life, which is why I love how they put it as the first thing in the song, so that's the first thing you hear. She got me waking at times I've never seen. This new and improved version of him is doing things that past him would have never done, acting in ways or believing in things that he never thought he could. And again, with the context, Louis never thought he would get success as a solo artist. And so the name of the album, How Did I Get Here, makes a lot of sense because it's like, I used to be there and never believed that I could do all these things, and now I'm here and I'm more successful than I ever thought I could be. Now I'm like scheduled to play Madison Square Garden. I never thought I could do that. Bright yellow spaceship might make me start to believe. You know when people say, I just need to see it to believe it? And then you have like obviously with UFOs, some people believe it and some people don't. The same with like destiny and manifestation and all of that. This is the universe or life, whatever, being like, it's as in your face as possible. Like, now do you believe me when we say that you deserve all these things and this is your opportunity to take and this is your path? There's a fucking bright yellow spaceship and we put it right in front of your face. So now you can't say you don't believe in it because you've seen it. This realization of your power and your potential, you know? Like, oh my god, it's right there. Like, why didn't I see it before? It's right there. Earlier in the song, we had symptoms are coming to life, and now we have symptoms are stuck on repeat. Now he's constantly recognizing all the good things that are happening. No point in trying to leave. He doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to go home. He's thriving outside the comfort zone. She got me waking. He's finally believing from, you know, the bright yellow fucking spaceship. He's finally like, I'm finally seeing clearly, and I am seeing that I deserve all these things. Like, holy shit, it's doing something to me. Basically, this realization is just impacting him so wholeheartedly and so fundamentally, and kind of rewiring his idea of who he is and what he can and cannot achieve. Then we have the second pre-chorus, I don't want to go home. Importantly, this pre-chorus is just, I don't want to go home. No more, am I losing control? No, this is just that one sentence. He's no longer trying to control what's happening. He's just like living in the moment. And then again, obviously the chorus. And then we have the bridge, which I think is so interesting because the bridge is kind of this final test or final moment of him doubting himself. Is it only human to escape into delusion? Again, it is human to visualize yourself in a better place than your current reality. But if Louis went back to himself 5 years ago and said, hey, we're going to be playing Madison Square Garden and we're going to have a really cool album and we're being played on radios and we're really successful as a solo artist, old Louis would have been like, you're delusional. So it's kind of like this living a life that past you would have deemed unrealistic or delusional. And if I should try to prove it, would I win or would I lose it? And if he tries to prove that he deserves this life and acts with confidence, would it backfire or would people love it even more? And I think again, the context of his previous albums makes a lot of sense here. Like now he's so much more confident with his new album to a point where it could invite a lot more hate, especially because they're now targeting a broader audience. Yes, that makes you more vulnerable, but it also has massive potential for happiness and for success. And then obviously there's this interlude that I think, yes, it builds, you know, the vibes of the song, but it's also this kind of time of reflection where it's like, oh, should I go back or should I not? This kind of final reflection, and then cue the final chorus where he's like, nope, I'm taking the leap. I'm doing this thing that brings me happiness. Yes, it might be bitter sometimes, but it's also so sweet. And that's obviously how the song ends, with lemonade. So we started with lemonade and we ended with lemonade. So the way I see it, now that we've kind of come full circle, is that this song is about taking that one big leap of faith that, yes, is scary, and now he's realizing how much brighter and how much happier he is after having done that, and that while, yes, it's not always all positive, it's better than where he was. In fact, it's so good that it makes him go, how did I get here? And like, could it just be about a relationship? Sure. And could it just be about whatever else? Sure. Anyways, I feel like I've been filming forever, but please let me know your thoughts below if you agree, if you disagree, and if you think it's delusional, then I guess Louis says it's human. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!